Hey, Queens. So, this was on my heart to share with you guys. So, I get on Twitter a lot. It's kind of my job, whatever. And I see a lot of posts about relationships. And I feel like this is something that has consumed us a lot. Social media, whether it's pictures of relationship goals or tweets or whatever. It's literally like a focal point of our existence. And I get that. It's interesting to see what people aspire to have or what their goals are or the qualities they look for in a person or um, the way that they'll handle certain situations. It's interesting. It's different. But I think sometimes the need to have someone love you supersedes the need to love yourself, and that's when things become a problem. So I kind of just wanted to reinforce the notion that you have to love yourself first before loving anyone else on that capacity. I just want to remind you, Queens, that you set the precedence for how you should be loved and how you should be treated. You are your first relationship. And no one on this planet is more deserving of your love than you are. I'm talking about loving the parts of yourself that people don't clap for, the parts that people don't tell you that they're proud of. I'm talking about loving you on your bad day, when you're mad, when you're yelling, when you are frustrated, when you are sad, when you are heartbroken on the floor. I'm talking about loving yourself when you tell a white lie or when you yell at someone or you hurt someone's feelings or you make a mistake. I'm talking about loving that part of you, loving all of that. Loving yourself doesn't mean that you act like you don't make mistakes and you brush it off. That's not loving yourself. Loving yourself is recognizing that sometimes you will slip up and have a mishap, but that doesn't mean that you aren't deserving of your own love. You see, you are your foundation. And when you don't love yourself and build your foundation of self-love, you leave a gap for someone else to build your foundation for you. And that's dangerous. It's very dangerous because what happens when they leave? They take your foundation with them because they built it with their love for you and not your love for you. So this is what I need from you, Queens. I need you to spend time getting to know yourself. I'm not saying that you have to be alone forever and that relationships are ridiculous, whatever. Like, it's a part of growing up, it's a part of learning. And how else will you be able to have a healthy relationship if you don't have this practice now and while you're young? I get that. What I'm saying is that I want you to be able to be the best you possible. Not to say that you're going to be perfect, but I want you to be able to say, okay, I love me when I'm difficult. And I love me when I'm angry and when I'm being hard-headed. And even though I have to work on those things, that's okay because I'm human and I'm still learning. Never give someone so much power that they get to build your foundation. That's yours to build. A relationship should build on you, not create you. That's not what we're looking for. So, Queen, a part of our journey, probably the whole essence of our journey is learning to be okay with us. To be okay with us. And it's not something that happens overnight. And there are probably some parts of loving yourself that you might take a lifetime to understand. The point is that you make the effort and you try. That you try. Because trying is half the battle. And it's the small victories that'll get you there. So, the next part of our journey, let's start building our foundation. Let's start learning from our mistakes and not sitting in pity or spending our days being angry. Not to say that you can't be upset, because I encourage you guys to feel. But what I need from you, Queen, is to get through difficult situations, not get over them. Because when you get through something, you felt it and you lived it and you learned from it. Not acting like it doesn't happen, like it didn't matter. So that's what we're doing now. Yes, it's okay to aspire to get to a place where you can love someone, right? Where you can have someone love you. I know that you look at your parents or your family members or friends or celebrities, whatever, and you like that. You like the idea of two people caring about each other. I get that. But I just want to make sure that you care about you, that you love you first. So that when that person does come along, when you get to that place in life, you can build together. I hope you had a great week, and I hope that if you didn't, well, that it gets better, because it will. Have a good night.